Hello everyone, and a truly heartfelt welcome. Today we're going to explore a topic that touches the very core of our daily lives, often in ways we don't fully appreciate until it's challenged. Have you ever paused, even for a fleeting second, to consider just how a single, seemingly insignificant step, a moment of slight imbalance, could fundamentally alter the trajectory of your entire life, shifting your world on its axis? Picture this common, yet profoundly unsettling scenario. You're enjoying a quiet, peaceful stroll through your own home. It's your sanctuary, a space where you've always felt utterly secure, where every nook and cranny is intimately familiar. Suddenly, your foot just barely catches the edge of a rug that's always been there, or perhaps it encounters an almost imperceptible slick spot on the floor, a tiny patch of moisture, a crumb, something invisible. In that fleeting instant, your body lurches unexpectedly. A stomach-dropping wave of disequilibrium washes over you, and before your brain can even fully register what's happening, you find yourself fighting a losing battle against the relentless pull of gravity. The ground rushes up to meet you. This isn't merely about a momentary scare, a quick adrenaline spike. It's about the profound and often debilitating fear that can insidiously creep into our lives, growing darker and more pervasive as we age. If you've started to dread the thought of venturing outside your home unaccompanied, if the simple act of navigating stairs feels like a perilous expedition, or if you've noticed a troubling, undeniable decline in the strength and stability of your legs, then I can assure you with absolute certainty that this message is crafted specifically, empathetically for you. For many older adults, this pervasive, underlying fear of falling becomes an insidious cage, a silent prison that gradually, cruelly, erodes their most precious sense of independence and vitality. Individuals who once confidently navigated bustling city blocks, embraced leisurely walks for miles on foot, and reveled in the sheer freedom of movement, now find themselves hesitating, even shrinking from the once simple journey from their comfortable living room to the kitchen. The science behind this phenomenon, while incredibly fascinating, is also, frankly, a little concerning. Extensive and meticulous research conducted by leading experts in gerontology and neurology consistently indicates that for a significant percentage of individuals over the age of 70, a crucial, albeit subtle, physical reflex, an innate, hardwired bodily reaction meticulously designed to instantly maintain balance and prevent tumbles, begins to fade, much like a distant memory. What's particularly alarming about this degradation is that this vital reflex often vanishes without the individual even realizing it's gone, remaining dormant and undetected until the terrifying, shocking moment of an actual fall or accident. But here's the good news, the truly transformative news, and precisely why I'm so excited, so passionate to share this information with you today. I'm not here to tell you to enroll in an expensive, intimidating gym membership, nor am I going to suggest you embark on hours of grueling, complicated workouts that demand Herculean effort. Instead, I'm going to reveal simple, practical, and profoundly effective strategies, truly groundbreaking insights to reawaken this dormant, life-preserving reflex, empowering you to reclaim your stability, your confidence, and your unrestricted freedom of movement. It's a common misconception, almost an accepted, unquestioned truth, that losing one's balance is an inevitable, unavoidable, and untreatable aspect of growing older. It's often dismissed with a shrug, as just part of aging. However, modern science, with its ever-advancing understanding of the human body, offers a far more optimistic, indeed revolutionary, perspective. It resoundingly confirms that balance isn't a fixed, immutable trait you're simply born with or without. It's a dynamic, adaptable skill, much like mastering a musical instrument or diligently learning a new language. And here's the most exciting part. It's a skill that can be remarkably improved, honed, and indeed rebuilt at any stage of life, regardless of your current age, your past activity levels, or even previous falls. By intelligently harnessing your body's inherent, astonishing capacity for adaptation and learning, its neuroplasticity, you can dramatically enhance your stability, transforming fragility into fortitude. In this video, I will personally guide you through 6 deceptively simple, yet incredibly powerful exercises meticulously designed to significantly reduce your risk of falling, helping you to move through the world, and indeed through your own home, with newfound assurance, unwavering confidence, and exhilarating freedom. So, let's explore these full details and unlock your potential. Hashtag the science of balance and proprioception. Your body's sixth sense. Before we dive into the practical, empowering exercises, it's absolutely vital, almost foundational, that we first grasp the fundamental science of how our incredible bodies miraculously maintain balance. It's not just about what you see with your eyes or what you hear with your ears. It's about a sophisticated, almost magical internal navigation system operating constantly within us, silently and tirelessly, called proprioception. Think of it as your body's sixth sense, a continuous, unconscious, and lightning-fast conversation between the intricate network of your muscles, joints, tendons, and ultimately your brain. This intricate system tirelessly relays real-time, granular information to your brain about the precise position, the subtle movement, and the exact orientation of every single part of your body, all without you even having to consciously think about it. It's how you intrinsically know where your feet are in relation to the ground, how your arms are positioned, or whether your head is tilted, even when your eyes are closed or you're walking in complete darkness. When we are young, this proprioceptive system operates with astonishing speed, precision, and efficiency, processing countless bits of information in milliseconds to keep us effortlessly upright and agile. However, as the years advance, and especially as we become accustomed to wearing highly cushioned, overtly supportive shoes, which, while offering comfort and protection, can ironically dull the direct sensory feedback from the thousands of nerve endings in our feet to our brain. This crucial, vital connection begins to weaken, like a fading radio signal. Our feet, particularly our toes, are remarkably sophisticated sensors and active stabilizers, far more than simple platforms for walking. They aren't just for pushing off, they act as vital anchors, intricate gripping mechanisms. For instance, when you feel yourself beginning to tip forward, even imperceptibly, your toes instinctively splay, spread wide, and grip the ground with surprising, instantaneous force, creating a wider, more stable base to instantly pull your body back into perfect alignment. This rapid, subconscious, life-saving response is what we call the fall prevention reflex. But like any unused skill, any dormant muscle, or any forgotten language, if you don't actively and regularly engage this reflex, the neural pathways that support it begin to degrade and atrophy. Imagine a vital electrical circuit in your home. If it's never used, if the wires are neglected, or if the connection points become corroded and dusty, that connection can become weakened, unreliable, or even completely severed over time, rendering the switch utterly useless when you need it most. Similarly, the wiring for your fall prevention reflex can become dormant, sluggish, or even effectively unplugged. The exercises we're about to explore are specifically, intelligently designed to reactivate these long-dormant neural circuits, essentially rewiring and recalibrating your brain and body to communicate more effectively, more rapidly, and to respond instinctively, powerfully, when your balance is unexpectedly challenged. It's crucially important to remember that most falls don't occur when you're standing perfectly still like a statue. They happen during dynamic, everyday movements, when you quickly pivot to grab something from a shelf, when you reach for an object on a high cupboard, when you navigate an uneven sidewalk or a slightly raised threshold, or even simply when you're turning your head to speak to someone behind you. Therefore, our objective isn't just to improve static, motionless balance, but to thoroughly prepare, strengthen, and fine-tune your entire body for the myriad of complex, dynamic motions you encounter in your daily life. These targeted, scientifically backed exercises will diligently work to reestablish and strengthen that critical, often lost, communication pathway between your brain and your feet, ultimately restoring not just your balance, but your unwavering confidence and fluid, effortless grace in every single step you take. So, let's explore these powerful, transformative exercises. Hashtag number 1. The forward anchor, the toe lean. All right, let's dive into our first and arguably most crucial foundational exercise, the forward anchor or the toe lean. This particular movement is extraordinarily effective because it directly targets, stimulates, and reactivates that fundamental fall prevention reflex we just discussed, the one that instinctively engages your powerful toes and the front of your feet as your primary, immediate stabilizers when you feel yourself beginning to tip forward. To begin, find a sturdy corner in your room where two walls meet, or stand facing a solid, immovable counter, or even a robust piece of furniture. Position yourself a comfortable arm's length away. This isn't just for physical support to prevent an actual fall. It's also for crucial mental reassurance, providing a psychological safety net, knowing that immediate assistance is there if you should need it. Stand with your feet comfortably hip-width apart, ensuring your weight is evenly distributed across both feet. Now, here's the key: keeping your body as rigid and straight as a plank of wood. Imagine a perfectly straight line extending from your ankles, through your knees and hips, all the way up to your ears. Gently, slowly, begin to lean forward, initiating the movement solely from your ankles. It's a subtle movement, not a bend at the hips or waist, and certainly not a bowing of your back. As you lean, pay incredibly close attention to the nuanced sensation in your feet. You should almost immediately feel your toes instinctively splaying wide, spreading out, and engaging, digging into the floor as if they're trying to grasp the ground, rooting you firmly in place. This is your dormant fall prevention reflex kicking in, awakening. Hold this position for just a moment, teetering precisely on the edge of your balance. This is where the real work, the true adaptation, happens. Then, using the powerful strength and gripping action primarily of your toes and the muscles in the front of your shins, powerfully push yourself back upright, returning to your stable starting position. The key is to initiate this recovery before you feel truly off balance or nervous. Initially, you might feel a flicker of apprehension, a slight flutter of nerves, but remember, the wall or counter is steadfastly there to catch and support you. This exercise is literally reprogramming your brain, forging new neural pathways, teaching it to instinctively and rapidly recruit your powerful foot muscles the instant your body's equilibrium is challenged. Aim for 10 slow, controlled repetitions, performing the sequence 3 to 4 times throughout your day. As your confidence grows and your foot and ankle strength noticeably improve, challenge yourself by leaning a tiny bit further forward, pushing that boundary of stability. This seemingly simple, yet incredibly potent action will dramatically strengthen the intricate network of small muscles in your ankles and feet, making every step you take feel significantly more secure, more grounded, and effortlessly confident. Hashtag number 2, the dynamic stabilizer, weight shifting. Next up, we have the dynamic stabilizer, or weight shifting. It's a critical exercise because falls aren't always a straightforward forward tumble. They often occur when we're moving laterally, perhaps turning abruptly to grab something from the side, stepping sideways to avoid an obstacle, or even simply navigating an uneven or cluttered surface. This exercise specifically hones the vital coordination and synergistic strength between your hips and ankles, which are absolutely crucial for maintaining robust side-to-side balance and preventing those lateral stumbles. To perform this, stand directly behind a sturdy, stable chair, placing both hands firmly on its backrest for initial support and security. Now, with deliberate, unhurried control, slowly begin to shift your entire body weight, smoothly and steadily, onto your right foot. As you do this, gently lift your left foot just about an inch or 2 off the ground. No need to lift it high. Focus intensely on keeping your torso upright and your core muscles actively engaged. Imagine a gentle string pulling you upwards from the very crown of your head, elongating your spine. Hold this balanced position for a full 3 conscious seconds, truly feeling the deep engagement of the stabilizing muscles in your standing leg, especially your glutes and hip, working powerfully to keep you steady. Then, just as slowly and with complete, mindful control, return your left foot to the ground and smoothly bring your weight back to the center, evenly distributed. Repeat this entire sequence on the other side, shifting your weight onto your left foot and lifting your right foot. The primary objective here is to build robust, resilient stability in your deep core muscles and the powerful gluteal muscles around your hips, which are the true powerhouses of balance. As you grow stronger and more confident in your stability, gradually reduce your reliance on the chair. Start by using just one finger for feather-light support, and eventually challenge yourself to perform the exercise with no hand support at all, trusting your body's innate strength. Each time you transfer your weight from one leg to the other, your brain is firing off thousands of signals, constantly adjusting, recalibrating, and learning to maintain your equilibrium in a dynamic state. This exercise will prove invaluable when you're navigating a bustling crowd, when you suddenly need to change direction rapidly, or when you encounter unexpected shifts in terrain, giving you the agility, stability, and unwavering confidence to move without fear or hesitation. Incorporate this vital exercise into your daily routine for 5 to 10 minutes, and you'll soon feel a remarkable new strength and responsiveness awakening deep within your legs and core. Hashtag number 3, the tightrope challenge, heel to toe walk. Our third exercise is the tightrope challenge, also known affectionately as the heel to toe walk or tandem walk. If you've ever marveled at the astounding grace, unwavering focus, and pinpoint precision of a tightrope walker at the circus, you'll immediately grasp the essence of this movement. Though rest assured, we'll be doing it safely, securely, and effectively on solid ground. This exercise is a fantastic, nuanced way to profoundly refine your dynamic balance and proprioceptive awareness. To set up, stand alongside a straight, sturdy wall, ensuring it's close enough that you can lightly touch it for immediate support if you begin to waver or feel unsteady. Now, the absolute key to this exercise is to meticulously place the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of your other foot, as if you're walking along an invisible, perfectly straight line, like a tightrope. Take slow, incredibly deliberate steps, making sure each heel touches the ground precisely in front of the opposing foot's toes. Here's the most critical instruction, and one that many people instinctively get wrong. often undermining the exercise's effectiveness. Do not look down at your feet as you walk. Instead, fix your gaze on a specific point directly in front of you on the wall, approximately at eye level, about 10 to 15 feet away. Science unequivocally tells us that our intricate balance system, which integrates information from our eyes, inner ears, vestibular system, and body sensors, proprioception, works far more efficiently, robustly, and holistically when our eyes are guiding our path forward, providing a broader spatial awareness, rather than scrutinizing our immediate foot placement. When you fixate on your feet, your brain becomes lazy, over-relying solely on immediate visual input for a narrow field, neglecting the other crucial balance systems. But when you look ahead, allowing your peripheral vision to also work, your entire proprioception and vestibular systems fully activate, coordinating information from your inner ear, your joints, your muscles, and your broader vision to maintain holistic, integrated stability. Walk 10 slow, controlled steps forward in this meticulous manner. Then, if you feel comfortable, secure, and ready for a greater challenge, try to walk 10 steps backward, maintaining the same precise heel-to-toe pattern. Walking backward adds an even greater challenge, forcing your brain to process spatial information in a novel, demanding way, significantly boosting your balance skills and cognitive function related to movement. This exercise is particularly beneficial for those who feel apprehensive traversing uneven sidewalks, navigating crowded pathways where precise foot placement is critical, or squeezing through narrow spaces. It hones your precision, your spatial awareness, and your dynamic control, making you feel undeniably steadier and more confident on your feet in unpredictable, real-world environments. Hashtag number 4. The high stepper, standing marches, our fourth exercise. The high stepper, or standing marches. A distressingly common and often preventable reason why many seniors experience falls is due to tripping over seemingly innocuous, everyday obstacles. A slight rise in a carpet, a small threshold between rooms, a loose rug, or even an uneven crack in the pavement outdoors. A major contributing factor to this prevalent issue is the natural weakening of our hip flexor muscles with age, compounded by prolonged sitting. This weakening often leads many of us to inadvertently shuffle or drag our feet instead of lifting them clear of the ground with each confident step. This exercise is specifically designed to powerfully re-engage, strengthen, and revitalize those critical hip flexors, ensuring your feet clear any potential hazards. To begin, stand tall and proud, holding onto the back of a sturdy chair or a stable countertop for solid, reassuring support. Now, imagine yourself as a soldier on parade, demonstrating precision and control. Lift one knee as high as comfortably possible toward your chest, ensuring your core remains actively engaged and your posture stays upright and elongated. Hold that elevated position for a purposeful 2 full seconds, truly feeling the deep contraction in your hip and thigh muscles. Here's a vital, often overlooked detail that elevates this exercise's effectiveness. Rather than letting your foot simply drop back down, slowly and with complete, unwavering control, lower your leg back to the starting position. This controlled descent is paramount because it builds what's known as eccentric control, the crucial ability of your muscles to lengthen under tension. This eccentric strength is absolutely crucial for shock absorption as your foot makes contact with the ground, providing stability and preventing jarring impacts that can destabilize you. Many people simply let their foot thud down, which is precisely what we want to avoid. You must maintain deliberate, mindful control throughout the entire upward and downward movement. By consistently performing this exercise, you'll not only strengthen your vital hip flexor muscles and significantly improve your overall stamina for walking, but you'll also enhance the crucial blood circulation throughout your entire lower body, which is incredibly important for long-term health, nerve function, and vitality. This exercise will dramatically reduce your risk of those frustrating, frightening, and potentially dangerous tripping incidents. Number 5. The omnidirectional balance, clock reaches. Our penultimate exercise, and one of the most comprehensive, is the omnidirectional balance, or clock reaches. Our daily lives aren't lived in straight, predictable lines. We constantly bend, twist, pivot, and reach in various directions. Whether it's retrieving something from a low cabinet, reaching high for a spice jar, or turning to pick up a grandchild. This exercise is meticulously designed to build comprehensive, all-around balance, preparing your body for these multi-directional demands and the unpredictability of real life. Imagine you're standing precisely in the very center of a giant clock face, with 12 o'clock directly in front of you. Place one hand gently on a sturdy chair or counter for initial support, allowing your other arm to hang naturally by your side. Now, keeping your entire weight firmly planted and balanced on your standing leg. This is key. Extend your free foot forward and lightly tap the ground at the 12 o'clock position with just your toe. The key here is a feather-light touch. Avoid shifting any significant weight onto that foot. Return your foot slowly and deliberately to the center. Next, extend the same free foot sideways to your left, lightly tapping the 9 o'clock position. Return to center. Then, extend it diagonally backward into your left, tapping the 7 o'clock position. Again, return to center. You'll perform this sequence, tapping different hours on your imaginary clock face, ensuring that your standing leg and hip are doing all the stabilizing work, maintaining your core stability while your other leg reaches with controlled precision. Alternate legs, and try to tap as many hours as you can comfortably reach. This exercise is incredibly powerful for dramatically enhancing the stability of your standing leg, the intricate strength of your hip muscles, including those deep rotators, and your overall body awareness. It teaches your body and brain how to effectively manage and dynamically shift your center of gravity when you're moving, twisting, and reaching in diverse, complex directions. This is particularly beneficial for individuals who experience a sense of dizziness, momentary disorientation, or instability when suddenly turning or pivoting, perhaps while multitasking in the kitchen, tidying up around the house, or simply navigating a crowded space. It enhances both your physical dexterity and your spatial reasoning. Number 6. The independent riser. Sit to stand without hands. Finally, we arrive at our 6th and often most telling exercise, a true barometer of functional strength and balance. The independent riser, or sit to stand without hands. For many individuals over the age of 70, the seemingly simple, automatic act of rising from a chair can, astonishingly, be one of the most hazardous moments of their entire day, frequently leading to a momentary loss of balance and subsequent falls. This exercise is not only a fantastic way to accurately gauge your current leg strength and balance capabilities, but also an incredibly effective, transformative method to dramatically enhance them. Begin by positioning yourself on the very edge of a sturdy, stable chair, one that won't slide, ensuring your feet are planted flat on the floor, hip-width apart, and positioned directly beneath your knees. Now, cross your arms firmly over your chest. This is crucial, as it prevents you from using your hands for assistance, forcing your powerful legs and core to do all the necessary work. Lean your torso slightly forward, bringing your nose directly over your knees. This optimal body alignment utilizes biomechanical leverage to engage your powerful leg muscles most effectively. From this precisely aligned position, powerfully drive through your heels and glutes and stand up using only the remarkable strength of your legs and glutes. Once you're fully upright, the next phase is equally important for building strength and control. Slowly and with utmost control, begin to lower yourself back down into the chair. Resist the urge to simply plop or drop into the seat, which bypasses the muscle work. Instead, control your descent with deliberate slowness, allowing your glutes to just barely touch the chair before you initiate the next repetition. If this proves challenging at first, you can use light hand support from the chair's arms, but consciously strive to reduce and eventually eliminate this support over time, making progress each day. Mastering the independent riser or sit-to-stand exercise will powerfully strengthen your quadriceps, hamstrings, and gluteal muscles to such an extent that rising from any surface, be it a low couch, a car seat, or even the toilet, will become a confident, effortless, and entirely independent motion, significantly boosting your functional independence and overall quality of daily life. Hashtag the balanced snack formula. Your secret to lasting stability now. You might be thinking, this all sounds wonderful and I understand the benefits, but who honestly has the time to dedicate hours to these exercises every single day? And that's precisely where I introduce you to my secret formula, something I call the balanced snack concept. The profound truth is you absolutely do not need to commit to lengthy, continuous, exhausting workout sessions that feel like a chore. Scientific research consistently demonstrates that integrating these powerful exercises into short, frequent bursts throughout your day can actually create deeper, more resilient, and more lasting neural changes in your brain and body than one long, intense, but infrequent session. It's not about brute force. It's about consistent, gentle, yet focused stimulation, building new neural pathways bit by bit, habit by habit. So, instead of thinking of it as a daunting chore, integrate it seamlessly and cleverly into your daily life. While you're waiting for your morning tea or coffee to brew, perform a few rounds of the forward anchor. During commercial breaks of your favorite TV show, practice your dynamic stabilizers or the high stepper. Before lunch, challenge yourself with 5 controlled sit-to-stands. While brushing your teeth, practice your tightrope challenge. These balanced snacks are small, manageable, incredibly powerful habits that, when consistently practiced, accumulate into monumental, life-changing improvements in your stability, your confidence, and your overall sense of well-being. My recommendation for getting started is simple, actionable, and designed for success. Begin with just the first 2 exercises, the forward anchor and the dynamic stabilizer. Practice them diligently until you feel a noticeable, undeniable boost in your confidence and ability. Then, as you feel ready and empowered, introduce one new exercise each subsequent week, gradually building your repertoire and skill set. You'll be absolutely amazed at how quickly your body responds and adapts, remembering and relearning skills you thought were lost forever. If you found this video helpful, empowering, and illuminating, please do us a profound favor. Hit that like button, share this vital information with anyone you know who might benefit from reclaiming their balance and independence. And make sure to subscribe to our channel for more content dedicated to helping you live a stronger, healthier, and more independent life, full of joy and movement. Until next time, take excellent care of yourselves, nurture your body and mind, and may you walk with unwavering confidence, boundless grace, and renewed purpose every single day. God bless.